Welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox. We are moving on to Macbeth. Hooray! We have 3 levels left in this game. Yeah, that's what I said last video. The planet Macbeth. The hollow interior of Macbeth is ideal for a base. Prevent Andros from building here. Excuse me. And, you know, this is actually kind of another interesting idea for a level, I think. Yeah, as far as I know, there wasn't really like an underground kind of level in Star Fox 64. Let me think. No, not really. Maybe you kind of flew through tunnels and stuff, but it was never just directly under the ground. Ow. But yeah, this is kind of a simple level. Just keep on your left and rights and stay on your toes and you won't have too much of a problem. If you run into the mountains, however, or the rocks or whatever, it can take some damage. So you just want to be careful there. And Slippy is just in my frickin' way here. You won't get out of the way. Be careful if you're gonna roll. Make sure you're, you know, not gonna get wing damage, which I have done several times in this level. I'm not gonna lie. There is a wing blaster around here somewhere. Do 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 do. There it is. Yeah, I missed it, but that's okay because we didn't really need it. Those things on the ceiling will drop rocks, so just be careful. Or fireballs or something. I don't know what they are. Here's some shields. I can get it if I boost. Yeah, I do not know how that thing didn't hit me. But yeah, all in all, excuse me, interesting level. I'll drop a save here. I've been trying to use load states a lot less than usual. It's gone pretty well, actually, this entire course. I'm satisfied with how it's turned out. I really haven't had to rely on, you know, die load kind of a thing. In fact, actually, I don't even think I've used a load state this entire time, have I? I don't know, I don't remember. But yeah, I've kind of been trying to up the ante here a little bit based on some suggestions I got over on the forums. Good suggestions, mind you. I understand them and I take them with gratitude. However, I'm not brave enough to try to adventure through this, so we're gonna drop another save right there. This boss is actually easy, I think. As you can see, there's kind of like weird things jutting out from him, and if you shoot those, they will take a pretty significant amount of damage away from him. He'll shoot missiles at you, as you saw. Whoa, 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 shoot him. Now, I pull off to the right here, and also use it retro, because that thing will try to drop on you, and from here, just shoot the inner core there. Pretty simple. He's gonna go, whoa, 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 whoa. He's gonna go out on an all-out offensive here, so be careful. We'll try to run into you. But yeah, as soon as he's vulnerable like that, just shoot him as fast as you can. There we go. Simple. Easy. It seems like the planet levels in this course are kind of the throwaway levels. I don't know why, especially for Tuna. That level is just way too easy. This one is at least kind of interesting, you know. You know, Fortuna is basically... It's basically Sector Y on a planet, really, you know? 98, not bad, I'll take it. Sounds good. Alrighty, we are in Venom airspace. Venom, the final goal. You've made it this far. It's your fate to destroy Andros. We're counting on you, Fox. Good luck. You know, very strange, but kind of another throwaway level, really, I have to admit. You know, I'm glad I did this Let's Play, because after playing through Course 3 again, so it's really not as hard as I thought it was. You know, the bosses are difficult. They can be very difficult, especially the second meteor or asteroid belt. I'm sorry, and excuse me, and something else. I don't know. The spinning core is hard too. That one's a hard one if you don't have the strategy down exactly. But yeah, playing through all these levels are pretty simple, really. Sector Z is nothing to mess around with. But other than that, it's really just shooting. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad I did this Let's Play. Maybe once I. Maybe not once, but maybe when I play on console again, maybe I'll do Course 3. And do it with some enthusiasm, you know, because I haven't really had too much of a hard time. Wing blasters. So, if you do get wing damage in Sector Z, you do have the opportunity to get back to the third wing blaster. So just keep that in mind. There is one in Macbeth, and there is one in the Venom airspace. But you know, even if you're not feeling brave, excuse me, and you don't want to go for the one in Macbeth, this one is pretty simple to get, so at least you can go into Andros with, you know, wing blasters. But yeah, nothing really weird in this level. It's pretty straightforward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I hate those things. Those little triangle things. Yeah, we should be coming up on the boss, right about here. Quite possibly the longest boss intro ever. That thing will shoot at you, and when this thing comes around for another pass, it will eject things at you like that, so be careful. Go roll and go up and around it to the right. It should do it one more time and then come together. There's a third piece on the bottom there, and this is basically like a weird kind of super ship. But this battle is very simple if you get the tactic down. This thing looks scary, but it's not. You know, I honestly think that the asteroid belt boss is way harder than this thing. Now, these little flaps will open on the side, as you can see there, and that's what you have to shoot. You have to destroy all of those. This is kind of like sort of a plan and all range mode kind of battle here, so it will turn you automatically like that over, and this thing will come right at you again, and it will shoot standard lasers at you, and also, perhaps not right now, but it will also shoot plasmas at you, so be careful. Again, this is turning us automatically. So you don't have to worry about turning yourself around to fire at it again. And yeah, there's the plasmas. Whoop! Look out! And that's really the hardest part of this battle is when that thing is coming right at you, it shoots those plasmas, and it's hard to get your shots to land on those little flaps, especially on the left side. The right side seems very simple to me, but then again, I guess if you took the left side out first, maybe the right side would be difficult, because that's when it starts to shoot the plasmas at you, which is really what can hit you and cause you to get a lot of damage. Especially if you get hit and you're kind of, you know, you're kind of stunned for a second or whatever, and you run into the ship. That's really the worst thing that can happen, is if you run into the ship. But other than that, this is just a simple kind of loop battle. It can go on as long as you need it to. So don't be afraid like you have to. You know, like you have to take this thing out, or else they can, as long as you need to take with this boss, just do it, because you've made it this far, you might as well at least see the ending, or at least make it to Andros. So yeah, we're taking pieces off this guy for sure. Bombs will help you, as you saw right there. They can take those flaps out if you land them properly. The bomb I just did probably wasn't the best bomb, but I'll take it. I hate those plasmas, man. They're really annoying. There we go, destroyed. Simple, that's it. And, you know, very similar to the Fortuna boss, I was waiting for like a second kind of thing to appear right now, but that's it. That's the end of this level. But it goes down to Venom, as you can see, and we may or may not run into that again. But yeah, there's stage 6 clear. I'm going to end this video right here, because this is going to take us right down into the Venom surface. So I will end it after our stats scroll up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.